You're watching Long Distance TV. I'm Paola Mardo. Dante Basco is an actor, filmmaker, writer, and poet who's worked in Hollywood since the 1980s. Most people, including me, know him for his iconic cult character Rufio from Hook, Steven Spielberg's take on Peter Pan, starring Robin Williams, Julia Roberts, and Dustin Hoffman. But after that breakthrough role, Dante's been able to thrive as an actor in a rough and tough business. I met up with Dante Basco in his home in LA to talk about his career, his new book, From Rufio to Zuko, and growing up in Hollywood. Why did you write this book and why now?
To be honest, it wasn't my idea. The publishing company, Not Occult Media, Daniel Lisi, the owner of the company, he came to me and he's like, I want your story. And I was like what? I'm like an autobiography, like a memoir? I was like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm too young. I'm too young to write that book. But then he came back at me and he was like, man, I just really, I think that we just want a book that's about Hollywood from an Asian American perspective. And he's like, you're the guy that we all grew up with. So like, what's your story? My whole urge or impetus of doing the book was really from the standpoint of seeing it from, my story as a person of color, and then also giving something to the next generation that's coming into town. I mean, all the actors and filmmakers are coming into town, but especially people of color, like a little bit of blueprint of like what me and my family went through and the mistakes we made. And, we came to town and we didn't know anybody, no one.
For a kid actor, it's, a lot of it, obviously it's the talent of the child actor, but also it's the parents who are being supportive and providing that opportunity. I think for Filipino Americans, and I would say Asian Americans too, it's not really common to have parents supportive of arts fields or arts jobs, or that's like the stereotype, right? Mm-hmm. What would you say to like listeners who might be listening to the show and wanting to do things like acting or even filmmaking or some kind of creative thing, but their parents just don't understand?
No parent wants their kid to be hurt, and fail. And the reality of our industry is
it's a lot of rejection.
Well, you're not going to make it. You know what I'm saying? Like, the reality is, like, this whole town is not built for you to succeed. And when I talk to artists and young artists, you try, as driven as you should be and to create your work, it's like the reality, you got to know the fact that, like, no one's supposed to make it. You know what I'm saying? You're not really going to make it. It doesn't have to, it actually shouldn't really be about that.
What should it be about?
About being good. Like being good at what you do. What we do as filmmakers and actors is just a craft, like any other craft, like woodwork or it's like study, train, like find the masters, study them, try to become a master, work. The pursuit of this thing is not, it's like a religious event in your life. It's like, it's a vocation almost. It's like you do it because you have to do it. It's like with religion, in all the religions, there's like no evidence that any of it's true. It's like, you know what I'm saying? But like you just believe because there's faith. You have faith and you move forward with faith, right? It's even worse in our industry because there is proof. And the proof is you're not going to make it. You know what I'm saying? You're like at best 1 million to 1 shot, maybe a 10 million to 1 shot at times. So you're not really going to make it. But, if you work hard enough and you figure some things out and you get lucky, like you can make it. Like, you're going to make it. It's a very weird thing to tell a young artist, like, you're not going to make it, but you just might make it. Because it happened to me. It happened to a lot of friends of mine. And it happens every day in this town.